My experience at Forward Movement, I was terrified to come here. I almost didn't sign the permission slip because I was afraid, but I'm so glad that I did.
So I really had no idea what to expect. I knew we were coming here, but I wasn't quite sure what to expect. So when we came in, we ran through scenarios. I learned how to use a Kubaton.
You're presented with 5 different stations where you're presented with possible scenarios that, whether it's in your home, parking lot, bank, different opportunities that can arise, where you just always have to totally know safety-mindedness at all times and be situationally aware. It's not that you're paranoid, but always just have that preparedness and the mindset to be ready to defend yourself and to not let anything come close.
I saw some scenarios where there was a home invasion and there was a robbery and somebody was held up when they were just trying to get some money out of the ATM.
I was unprepared for the extreme rush of emotion. I was instantly shaking, even though I knew I was fine.
So I had my pepper spray, I had my defensive stance, and I just started screaming and spraying, and I did not give up until he gave up. And that was such an empowering feeling. Even though I knew that I wasn't really in danger, my adrenaline was still pumping, I was still tachycardic, my heart was racing, and my blood was pumping. And
I never in a million years thought that I would react the way that I did. And I'm so glad to have the opportunity to do that.
I didn't know how I was going to react, so I'm so grateful for this opportunity, because even though this isn't a real life situation, I knew that something was going to happen. When you're out at the grocery store, when you're running your kids to and from the doctor's offices and appointments and karate classes, it can happen, and attackers prey on the element of surprise. They use that to their advantage to catch you off guard, and that's what they want, and you always have to be prepared.
They just give you a really full spectrum on everything from the emotional standpoint and physical, what's happening within the brain and the body, helping you understand how and why your body's reacting that way. And then you actually experience it. You don't just hear about it and watch a slideshow. You actually are going through it personally. It was kind of life-changing for me. So I think I'm going to continue to train and do these real-life scenarios, because that is something that is so important, and I didn't know that before I came here today. I think the biggest thing I took away from today is just how important always being mentally aware is of your entire surroundings. I always try to be incredibly safety-minded, but I realized how there's so many areas I actually lack personally, and I want to go home and change everything at my own home. I'm just so grateful to have had the opportunity to be here today, and I'm just so excited to continue, and I can't wait to come back.